Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Wolfy Foxlow, and this story I'm going to tell you is absolutely 100% true. Alright? I'm an old mod, been a mod since 15, mod before quad, and one day I decided to buy a brand new Vespa, and 6 months previous to that I had a bit of a fucking Barney and busted my cruciate ligament in my right knee. Proper fucked it, right? So I've got on my scooter and I'm going up to the outpatients department to get it checked out, alright? As I'm in rush hour, by the way, in Enfield town, I'm going up the hill towards the hospital, and what happened was some fucking arsehole in front of me decided to slam on the front brake for no apparent reason. I lifted my right leg up to put on the back brake. That shooting pain went through my body, slammed on the fucking front anchor, wallop, I'm on the deck. My scooter went one way, I went the other. Quarter to three it was, I weren't happy. Oh, and by the way, this was in a bus stop full of fucking people, right? Not my finest moment, although I do like an audience, but not that type of fucking audience. Not one fucker rang the ambulance. I couldn't get up because I damaged my left shoulder. My knee's already fucking gone west, so I was on a proper fucking 2 and 8. Eventually the ambulance turned up, and with any RTA, the police are automatically called. Now, you might know, you might not, but I'm not a fan of the old Bill, and they ain't a fan of me, ladies and gentlemen, alright? So, when the ambulance turned up, they put me in a stretcher, they put me on a neck brace thing in case I busted my neck, and they're pouring me into the back of the fucking ambulance. While all this was going on, old Bill started questioning me and all the details of what happened in this road traffic accident. I thought, if you call it a fucking moped, I'm going to get up and knock you out. Well, if I could get up, I would have felt like knocking him out. But I couldn't. I'm strapped in like a fucking iron gibbet or whatever you want to call it. So he goes, so what happened, sir? I said, well, no, he goes, what happened, mate? Mate? I went, first of all, you're not my mate. Let's get that straight, all right? You're not my mate, you never will be, and I will never be your mate, either. All right? Let's get that one thing straight. All right. Okay, sir, that's more like it. Know your place, governor. Know your fucking place. So where would you go? I went to the hospital. No, we know you're going to the hospital, but where were you heading? I went to the hospital. No, you're going to the hospital now. Yes, fucking Einstein. Oh, Jesus, fucking hard work. This is going to be hard work. I said, no, I was going to the hospital. He went, oh, so you was going to the hospital anyway, and then you had an accident on the way to the hospital? Is that right, sir? I went, yes, Einstein. Yes, that's right. Fucking hell, I need him like a fucking hole in the head, didn't I? And he went, so why was you going to the hospital? I went, well, to get my knee looked at. I was going to the outpatients department. He went, hold on a minute. So you was going on your scooter to the outpatient department with a busted knee? I went, yes, Einstein, yes, that's right. Fucking hell, I felt like saying, you are what you eat, pork scratches, but no, I let it go, I fucking let it go. And he goes, so why didn't you choose a different mode of transport instead of taking your Vespa up to the hospital with a busted knee? I went, oh fucking hell, don't you think I thought of that? I said, well, I fucking didn't, did I? And I'm staring up into space, I couldn't see his face, thank fuck for that and all. Otherwise that fucking image of his fucking porky fat face would be in my fucking brain forever. So that was that, and he thought it was funny, I fucking didn't on the other end. So there we go, we're going up to the bleeding hospital, right, if that weren't bad enough. I got to the fucking A&E department, which incidentally is adjacent to the outpatients department. So I'm laying there in A&E with fucking neck in a brace, my shoulder fucked, my knee fucked, my damage, my pride damaged. And I heard the fucking nurse, the sister going, here's Mr. Foxlow in the building. Oh, no. Here's Mr. Foxlow in the building. And I'm like, yeah, I'm over here, sister, I'm over here. Oh, no, with my good arm that was, I'm over here, sister. And then she comes along and she goes, what are you doing here, Mr. Foxlow, in the hernia department? You should be in the outpatients. I says, I know, but I had a fucking accident on the way up. No, what happened, Mr. Fuck? And I told her I had to go there with my scooter, and my fucking car went and I smashed it, went into the back, scooter on my own, went the other way, bust up for the people, made me look like a cunt, fucking rain pissing down, old Bill taking the piss out of me, blah blah blah, felt like fucking John Merrick on a bad fucking trip. I went, please, can you spare me the details? I've had enough of this shit. And she couldn't stop herself from laughing. I mean, lovely woman, but she couldn't stop herself. She ended up calling her bleeding mates over. Oh, ha ha ha! Let me tell me friends that. And while we're at it, we'll have a good nice cup of tea and some jerk chicken. So all the mates come over and they're doing little, oh, it was one fucking horrible fucking day. I don't think I've ever recovered from that. So that's one tiny little story, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in, subscribe, and all that other pretentious bollocks if you want to, because I've got loads more stories. This is just the tip of the iceberg.